Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making a beautiful leather choker to go with our Stormy Seas earrings. I've gone ahead and made the component because I felt like making it again was cheating you out of a tutorial. So what I'm going to do is just make the one charm with you. Just to show anyone who may have missed it, I am going to link the earrings. So first of all, I'm going to get this wrapped loop charm out of the way, just to show you how they are done in case you did not catch the Stormy Seas earrings. To make your wrapped loop, you want to add your beads, bend with enough space to wrap your wire at the end of the wrapped loop. I'm using the smallest loop, which is about 2 millimeters, and you want to wrap around there and then wrap around that space that you've left. Trim off your excess. And push away any pointy bits. And that's how we made our charms. And now I'm going to add that using this 3mm jump ring to the end of this extension chain, along with this little ship's helm that I found in my stash. Once we have done that, it's time to move on to the leather portion of our choker. To do this, I'm going to take this 13 inches of leather and I'm going to be using this black nylon thread with this needle. We're not going to be doing any sewing technically, but the needle will make it easier. And we're going to be using a very, very tiny amount of E6000. Dab a tiny amount of E6000 onto the end of your cord. At about 1/2 inch, bend it and hold it in place. Grab your thread and tie a knot around the end. I'm holding it nice and firmly because the glue will not be dry yet. It will need to be held firmly until I have done a few turns of the next round. Once you've tied that nice and tight, you want to take the end here and you want to wrap your thread around this about 4 or 5 times. You may want to flip your work at this point so you're working at a shorter end. When you have wrapped a few times, you want to take your needle, you're coming down here and you want to go up through the loop that we've made in the leather. And pull that nice and taut downwards into the thread, come around the other side and go between the two pieces of cord and up the other side. Then grab your needle again and go through the loop again. Repeat this same process 3 or 4 times. When you've done that a few times, repeat the steps. So wrap around 4 or 5 times. You can do more than this as well if you like. Go through the loop with your needle, staying nice and close to the wrapped threads. And then looping around the wrapped threads. And this will all make it nice and secure, along with the glue that's in the middle there as well. And now it's time to tie off, and to do that what I'm going to do is go around the wrapped threads here. So I'm going to go through a couple of times and then do a slip knot. And to hide the tail, I'm going to come up the middle here and then trim. With the tail end, do the same thing, but I don't need a needle for this. I'm just going to go through the hole there like that, around the threads, between the 2 cords, and just do that a couple of times, and then trim your thread. The glue will hold this all in place as it dries. Repeat this process on the other side of your cord. Now I have completed both sides, I need to attach the chain. To do this, I'm going to zoom out so you can get a better view. I'm going to need 2 10mm jump rings. Pop them open, pop on your chain. I have got 15 inches of chain here. On this side, pop your clasp and then pop on the cord. Much the same with the other side. You want to grab your 10mm jump ring, attach the chain, this time the extension and the leather cord. You want to make sure that this chain is facing the same direction at both ends so that it's hanging off the bottom and the leather is at the top. As you can just about see here, the chain is on the bottom of both rings and the leather cord is at the top. And now we want to start attaching our pretty pieces. I'm going to start in the middle because I feel that's the best option. I can divide everything equally then. So I've judged my middle, and I'm just going to judge the middle of the chain. I'm not going to be exact to give it a little bit of free form, and I'm just going to push that up there so I know roughly what bit I need to grab with my jump ring on my focal piece. Making sure your design is facing forward, attach this to the chain and to the leather cord like this. And now we want to add our last charms, which means dividing this all up again. I make the mistake of dividing this in half at first, but then realise and do divide it twice more. Once I'm happy with that layout, I'm going to open up these jump rings that I've pre-attached to our charms. These are 8mm jump rings, and I'm going to grab the piece of chain and I'm going to grab the leather cord. I'm going to do this at all the points I've made. And here we have the stunning Stormy Seas Choker to match our equally beautiful Stormy Seas earrings. And this set, I must say, is an absolute knockout. I'm incredibly proud of this set. I'm thankful to Bead Box Bargains for opening up my imagination for this set. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you will join me for more videos in the future. Please like and subscribe. Have fun and take care. Bye.